What's up, y'all? Welcome to Tabletop Bros. Today we're going to be unboxing and reviewing the Fortified Manor terrain set for Warhammer the Old World or the Age of Sigmar. So this is one of my favorite terrain sets of all time. Here we can see on the back everything included and what you can expect to get when it's done. There's tons of different ways that you can build this set. It is absolutely amazing and loaded with detail. And even though it's a couple of years old, it really holds up nicely. So let's bust this thing open and take a look at the sprues. So included in this terrain set, there are 7 total sprues. We have 2 duplicate sprues. So really nice box set. Definitely one of my all-time favorites. So also included in this set is the actual instruction manual. It's going to give you a ton of options on how you want to build your set. You can leave the actual Watchtower and the chapel itself separately, or you can combine them together with that unique Bespoke sprue, turn them into one larger structure. And when it's all said and done, you can get a really nice little townscape setup. So first off, we're going to get one of the actual chapel sprues. It's going to give you the front and side facings of the chapel, a chimney, and then a bunch of other detailed bits as well. And then we also have a second sprue that builds the chapel, and that's going to have your roof and some other little bits also, including the cool little statues and accessories. And then next we have the actual Watchtower itself, and that's going to include the little mini watch house also. It's got a bunch of extra accessories, cool little ways that you can build the buildings. And the Watchtower is definitely a really cool little piece of like castle-like terrain. And next we have one of this sprue here, and this is going to complete the Watchtower. Also has like a cool little chimney piece and a couple more accessories. And then we have one set of the walls and fences. These are really good for everything from D&D to like scatter terrain for Warhammer Age of Sigmar or the Old World. And then we have 2 of these bespoke sprues here, and this is going to allow you to build your walls and like the little gated area around the building. These 2 sprues are only available in this set and definitely are a necessity to complete the actual building, as we'll see shown. So here's my terrain set. It's not quite completely painted up, but really cool setup right here. There's a million different ways that you can build this, but when it's all said and done, you can expect something along these lines. Absolutely loaded in detail, beautiful terrain piece. And you can leave it in a ton of different pieces, or you can put it all together into one larger piece. You can attach the various fences and bits to each other, or you can leave them separate. But here's the main structure right here. So this is the chapel with the bespoke terrain sprue attaching it to the Watchtower. And this is going to give you a really nice structure setup right here. Tons and tons of detail on this thing. Absolutely amazing. There's a million extra accessories you can choose to attach as well, including the stairs, a little awning. It's really cool. And then here we have the actual bespoke wall pieces right here. They're going to include a gate that can flip open. There's a bunch of like Sigmarite style statues as well that you can put all over this thing. And if you assemble it correctly, you'll be able to move the gate open and closed. There's a bunch of different ways that you can attach this to the actual building. And then we have the individual fence pieces. There's a ton of different ones right here. They all have a combination of like wood fence posts, actual like stone or like brickwork. And each one of these is unique. You're going to get a bunch of them in the set. They've got everything from like random trees, different fence like hatchworks, and just overall go really nicely with the setup. So when it's all said and done, I can say that this Fortified Manor set is one of the nicest sets that Games Workshop has ever produced, and the absolute bargain that you get by picking up the actual Fortified Manor as opposed to the individual kits is amazing. And this terrain set is essentially a compilation of multiple other sets sold by Games Workshop. You have the Watchtower of the Empire, you have the walls and fences, and then you also have the Sigmarite Chapel of the Empire. The actual Fortified Manor of the Empire, this box set is $118. The Watchtower on its own is $70. The Sigmarite Chapel is $52, and the walls and fences are $35. So essentially with this box set, you're getting $157 worth of other kits for $118. Plus you're getting those 2 bespoke sprues not otherwise offered by Games Workshop, and that's what's going to allow you to attach the Watchtower and the chapel to each other, and then also give you that cool little gated setup out front. So let me know down below in the comments if you enjoy this setup right here, if you're thinking about picking up one of these yourselves, and if you enjoyed today's video and got some value out of this unboxing and demonstration of the terrain set. Hopefully by now Tabletop Bros has earned your subscription. So I can 100% say that the Fortified Manor terrain set is absolutely amazing. You can assemble and glue it in a larger setup like this. You could mount it on a base. You could leave all the components individual and set them up in unlimited configurations. And this is the perfect setup for anything in the fantasy realms. So that is our unboxing and review of the Fortified Manor terrain set for Warhammer Fantasy or Age of Sigmar. And that's it from the Tabletop Bros. Later!